I want to be a bus driver.
So we're back with another episode on Danni TV. So today I have Reggie. He's a comedian, and I've known Reggie for about a few years. We started off as co-workers at freaking Intercom on the street team. We was outside, but so yeah, we go back. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Hit me with a joke.
What? What?
I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, a quick joke?
A quick one.
I don't have no quick joke. I don't know.
He's scared, y'all.
I'm not scared.
He's not ready to be in the hot seat.
I mean, I'm always in the hot seat, but it's just like, it ain't like rapping. Like, give me a hot 16. Like, it ain't. It's different. It's just, you just got to be around and catch something. Like, it'd be corny if I just said a joke. Like,
I got you.
But I feel you though.
So,
I see what you're trying to do.
You know. So, what made you pursue being a comedian?
My rap career ain't work out. No,
Really?
I'm playing.
You play too freaking much.
It's a lot. I always been the funny person in class, on campus, going to Lincoln University.
Mm-hmm.
I won. I was all like the best roaster.
Mm-hmm.
Roast anybody from the teachers to the bullies to whoever. That was my thing. And then I just happened to join the talent show and won first place.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to do comedy, and I won over a singer. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do comedy now. So that's really all it was. Just me just trying, just jumping off the cliff hoping I could fly.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I can get with that. So how has your journey been from when you first started until now?
Ooh. Man, it's really a roller coaster. Like, it's really a roller coaster because I started in Atlanta because as soon as I won first place, that's my first time getting on stage ever. I had moved to Atlanta, and I'm thinking I'm funny. You think you're funny until you in a room full of professionals. You got your Carlos Millers, your Chris Tuckers, and all these people in the same building with you, and you got to go up after they just killed. You got to go up there and bomb 1,000 times and get booed and do all of that. But if you can, keep going after all that, you'll become better and better. But it's been up and down. And right now I'm up. So I'm enjoying being up right now.
You definitely are up.
Sure.
So, who are your top 5 comedians that you look up to or you think are popping or whatever?
My favorite of all time, people be looking at me like I'm crazy, Carlos Miller from 85 South. That's who, when I first moved to Atlanta, I looked at and I studied him. That's like my idol. And I know if I can call him personally, like that's my idol, like Carlos Miller. He's my favorite. Who else? I mean, you got the greats like Richard Pryor. I love Cedric the Entertainer. Mike Epps.
What about Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart. Now that's different. Kevin Hart is my favorite, but he's somebody. If I see him, I wouldn't want to take a picture with him. I would want to give him my number so he can teach me the game.
Gotcha.
So I would look at him more as a business coach.
That makes sense.
Versus like stand-up comedy. Because he's not the funniest person ever. But
he do his thing in the movies though.
He's the most successful comedian ever. So do you want to be the funniest person or you want to be the richest person?
That's true.
I'd rather be the richest person.
Okay.
And funny too, but
yeah. You are pretty funny because you used to be cracking them jokes when we used to be outside in the heat, the cold, rain, sleet, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Busting our asses back in the day.
Giving out bubbly water.
That bubbly was the trifling.
And it was so horrible.
Hella nasty.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
It was the worst. So you lived in Atlanta, you're in St. Louis now. How was that transition? Do you feel like you want to go back to Atlanta or are you sticking it out with your hometown? Because you're from here, right?
Yeah, I'm from here. When I first moved down here, I went through a depression. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's no opportunity. Like I started in Atlanta, and right before I go on stage, Chris Tucker going on stage, and I, what's up, Chris? What's up, Reggie? And then versus you coming back to the crib, and it's some nigga named Philando who think he the greatest comedian ever, and it's just like, yeah, nigga, this my city. Like, okay, fam. But now I learned more here and had more opportunities here than I had in Atlanta.
Really?
If that makes sense. I even got
I'm shocked because, Atlanta is for the people and I've been going there visiting, every month or so. And, everybody that is black there, and they doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked to hear that.
I say this. All right. In Atlanta, it's 100,000 comedians. Good comedians. Out here, it's 3. So it's not that much. It's not that much. What word am I looking for? It's not hard to.
It's not.
No competition.
That's what, yeah.
Like Desi, I was able to perform with Desi all weekend. They just made one call. Who that dude in St. Louis? Da da da. Reggie. Versus if I was in Atlanta, who's the funniest? You got 1,000 comedians you can name.
That makes sense.
So I have way more opportunity here. However, I'm not staying here. I'm got to check the deuces to get up out of here. But nah, I'm not staying here. I'm not moving back to Atlanta either. I'm thinking like Vegas. I want to move to Vegas.
I can see that because, Vegas is just a different breed, and then it is a lot of, comedy when you walking up the strip and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So how has being on tour been? Because I know you went to Vegas and you've been going city to city. How has that been?
Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. You learn so much about different places. Just, it's the same, but it's different everywhere you go. And it's just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I feel like it's an ego trip for me because I get out there and they treat me like I made it. And like, dang, I don't want to be like I made it because I ain't made it. Like, I ain't nobody yet. But when I'm on the road and them shows sold out and they want to see us, I just feel like, dang, I love it. It's beautiful. That's all I can say. That's why I want to get up out of here. I mean, because I love St. Louis too, but just seeing like different places, Houston. I like Houston, Dallas, Vegas, LA, just seeing all the different cultures, because it's a different culture everywhere you go.
It definitely is.
So yeah, I'm loving it.
So what is your favorite memory from being on tour?
My favorite so far, what is my favorite? I never thought about that. What's my favorite?
I told you, we keeping it real, and I'm putting you on the spot.
What's my favorite? Oh man, you gonna get me in trouble.
You know what? His wife probably watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go and bypass that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm on her side. I'm all for the power, and if she gotta knock you upside your head, that's what she.
That's what we be needing sometimes. We be needing that balance. That's why I married a person like that, to make sure my ego not too high. Cause you, Reggie, oh my God, you so funny, and all these people running up to me, or not like running up to me like I'm Kev, but like, oh, you funny, what's your information? Da 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 da. And the ladies running up to you be like, dang, she a 10. Like, she kind of fine. And it's just like, dang, it's like, wow, okay, I see you, Reggie.
So what advice do you have for anyone that wants to break into the industry, and then what challenges, could they face? Just giving them a heads up.
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for what I just said before. We're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, bleep.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, don't cut it out. You keep it. I don't care. But I am gonna get in trouble, whatever. Advice, don't stop. Don't stop, man. It's easier for y'all to do it now. For all of us now, because we got social media, for one. And, you never even have to hit a stage, for real. Because now you can be a comedian online, and you never got to do comedy on stage. So, man, online, keep killing them online. Keep doing the Instagram and the Facebook videos. And don't stop. It's going to take it might not take a long time. Just don't stop. That's everything. You keep watering the seed, it's going to grow. So you just got to keep watering that seed that you want to grow, and it's going to take off.
Okay, so for you guys that don't know, Reggie is actually married, and he has a little family. He has 2 kids. So tell me about that. How did you know that you want to get married, and what would you say to this generation about marriage?
I knew it because she held me down. You know what I'm saying? When it's more than just what the person look like. Not saying my wife ugly, my wife beautiful as hell. She a 10 for sure. But it's more than what they have to offer. Financial, because she getting it too. She, you know what I'm saying?
This woman is a nurse, okay?
Yeah, she getting to the paper. Finna, going back to get her doctor to be a doctor, you feel me? So, it's more than that. It's all about, for me, it was on the business side, my soul side, because I don't look at none of that. I look at the soul. I fell in love with her soul. She fell in love with my soul. So, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like soul tied. And like I said, she's a business person. Like she's my other half. I wouldn't even say assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Like she see my vision. Get somebody that see your vision. That's what it's about. And marry them. You can have like, okay, that's gonna be too much what I'm finna say. But get somebody that matches your vision.
It's the energy for me.
Straight up. Like for real, for real. Do that. Because if somebody see your vision, you good. Like that's what you really need. Somebody to see what you see. And if they don't see, they will see. And you also have to see their vision as well. And y'all grow together. Nothing comes overnight. Me and my wife been together. We were best friends when we was kids. Always grown, from middle school type of thing. So I don't know. You just gotta grow with somebody.
So how do you balance family time with you being on the road and being in the industry?
That's hard. That's hard. That's what I'm still learning. You got famous people still trying to learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because it's new experiences. Just me going out on the road. I've never been on a tour like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a different city this weekend was my off weekend. But every weekend from Thursday to Monday, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to learn. But I mean, while I'm here, I'm kicking it with my kids. We watching movies, ice cream. We doing the whole shebang while I'm here. But it's hard. I'm trying to say it's hard. It's hard. Just like marriage is hard. It's all hard because it's something you've never done before. Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever gonna know how to do anything because you've never done it personally. You may have seen somebody else do it, but they're not gonna tell you the ins and outs. Like just even cheating or whatever, it's all hard because it's new. You never know. You just don't know. Like right. It's new, so you just got to be open to learn and be big on forgiveness, and yeah, that's what you got to do.
So, they say that St. Louis brings the hustle out in you. Do you feel like St. Louis has shaped you in a way as far as your career and breaking into the industry?
Hell yeah. That's why I learned more here than I learned in Atlanta. Way more here. Way more. I learned how to move around vultures. You got the hustle. Even when you think you're better than everybody, it's always somebody who's better than you. So you got to outwork them. You have to learn. It's different approaches to everything. You got to learn. I don't know. It's different, but you can tell a St. Louis person out from anybody else because it's authentic. It's authentic, especially if you take them out of town. Mm-hmm. Here, they probably wouldn't, but if you take a St. Louis person out of town, they stand out. It's something different about them. You know what I'm saying, that you can relate to or whatever, but we different. We're a different type of breed, for sure.
So what parenting advice would you have to anyone out there that just had their first child or working on baby number 2?
Melatonin. Nah, I'm just playing. Be patient. Be patient. I'm a good-ass daddy, so I don't really, A lot of people be having a lot of shit. They be having different baby daddies, different. I can't speak for y'all because I'm married to my baby mama, so I don't know. But what I am gonna say is be patient. Make sure you have a valid babysitter.
Not the babysitter.
You have to have a babysitter.
Not the valid babysitter.
You have to. You know how hard it is for me to find a babysitter? It is hard. I got to offer 100, 200, 300 babysitters. If you out there, what's up? Because these grandmas ain't the same no more. They ain't trying to watch these kids. Like, they not. We need help out here. I need somebody with a babysitting service. It's hard.
So, what would you want anyone to take away from this video? Who is Reggie? And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Who is Reggie Gill? That's nice, but like a special. Who is Reggie Gill? Reggie Gill is a loving, caring, funny player, but not a player because I'm married. But I'm always a player. But I'm just charming, confident, hardworking person. I don't know who I am. Who are you? I don't know. People 50 still trying to figure out who they are. I don't know.
I feel you on that.
Where do I see myself in 5 years? 5 years, I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a multi-business owner. I won't be working for anybody. I'll be working for myself.
Feel you on that. Multiple streams of income.
Oh yeah. I told people I'm gonna be a millionaire. It has nothing to do with comedy. Everybody's like, yeah, you've been grinding. I'm not even counting the money from comedy. I'm gonna be a businessman. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm already working on a couple now, but I'm gonna be 5 years from now. I'm gonna be a millionaire, businessman, superstar from the comedy, but movie star, producer, director. I'm gonna be all that within 5. I don't know. That's a stretch. 5 years. Oh, that's like not a long time.
Right.
It's not a long time. It's not a long time. But 5 years from now, I most definitely would be a businessman. And I don't know. I don't have my goal for my 5-year plan.
And I mean,
I got a 1 to 2 year plan right now. I don't have a 5-year plan.
That's fine because you definitely want to be transparent. And I mean, a lot of people, I don't have a 5-year plan built out yet. I'm worried about what I'm gonna do next week. You know? So definitely want to be honest and transparent. Walk us through how you plan your shows and what you're going to say and what you're going to do, or how do you get ready for a show?
I hang out with my brother Benny Pitts. He a comedian. We on tour together. That's my big brother. I don't know. We like bread and sliced butter. So we just right here, and everything is just comical. Everything we do, we just get ready for the show. A spiritual. We take a few, drink a little bit, listen to music. Really just make sure we feeling ourselves in the mirror. Just make sure we good. We clean. Chains looking good. Yeah, that's what we do. And then we pray before we go on stage. And as far as what I'm gonna say, I always come on entertaining people. I tell people, try to tell comedians, like, make sure your first joke is the funniest joke you got to bring people in. Because people attention span is so short. If you wait 1 minute or 30 seconds to get in the joke, you lost them. So as soon as you get on stage, you need to entertain these people. 5 seconds of that. Then your next 5 seconds need to be hilarious, like a big boom, like a boom. And after that, you got them. It don't matter what you say after that. But, yeah. And the best comedy is the present. Like, you see somebody in the crowd, whatever, talk about that thing or whatever. You just got to be off the head with a lot of stuff, So, the present is the best now. The best thing to talk about, So, that's it.
So, when you're on a show, you will, look in the crowd and talk about people?
Yeah, sometimes it depends. Like, I had a show in Vegas, and it's like 100 degrees in Vegas, and he had one of them fur hats on, and nobody said nothing. So ain't none of y'all gonna say nothing about this dude with this fur hat on. Take your hat off, and he had patches of hair. Like, nigga, put the hat back on. So it's just different things. It's just basically what's happening. It's kind of but yeah, I talk about somebody in a heartbeat. Especially if you ugly and you just looking crazy. I don't just talk about ugly people. I love ugly people. We need ugly people to make people like me feel good. That's me. But I love everybody.
What was that pivotal moment? I know I'm funny. I know I can do this.
When I won first place, and my first time on stage, I was like, dang, I can really do this. Dang, y'all really think I'm funny? So that's when I knew. And then meeting Chris Sucker, Mike Epps, Cat Williams, and they like, oh, you funny. I'm like, y'all think I'm funny? For real? And it just meant a lot to me, yeah.
How was meeting them? First impressions, how was their energy?
Unbelievable. I was trying not to be a groupie. It's hard.
Forget that, I'm running after them.
Yeah.
What's up? Let me get a picture.
And that's how it was. Like, oh, snap. What's up? They're like, young man, you are so funny. That's Cat Williams. I can't talk like that. He was like, you are funny for real. And Mike Epps said I was funny. But I don't think he seen me for real. I just think he was just saying that to make me feel good. But it just felt good being among them. Mm-hmm. Even Bill Bellamy seeing me is like, oh yeah, you got something. I was like, dang, these are legends, So, yeah.
I've actually met Bill a while back. He was at the Marquee. And he was super nice, and I went up to him let me get a picture. Because I am that person. Yeah. If I see a celebrity, I'm getting my picture.
Yeah, for sure. It took me a while to be like that. Because it's I guess it's a man pride thing. But I see some people like some dudes, oh, what's up? Just some people like that. And it's just, because sometimes I want to take pictures. Like I said, if I seen Kevin Hart, I don't want to take a picture. I want to talk business with you. But some people, I guess, yeah, what dudes, they, take a picture. But, I'm different. I don't want to take a picture. That's just me, though.
You just want some advice.
Yeah, I want some advice.
Mentorship.
Yeah, that's all.
I got to capture the memory. I'm all about capturing memories.
That's what I need to do, though. Because I don't have no pictures with none of them. And now it's just a memory. I need to. If I would have took that picture, I would have had it forever. So yeah, I need to be more like that. Like, can I take a picture? It's just like a pride thing, but I got to get over that.
Yeah, definitely have to get over that, especially with being in the industry. Like, you got to just put yourself out there and not worry about the pride, because it's memories and you can go back. You know, you remember me from this picture. Like, what's up? Give me the game. You know, coach me.
I'm a teacher. I work at Riverview, so I see it. I see it all the time. A lot, like the smartest students, they have a lot going on in their household, and they have nobody to turn to. Nobody. So who they turn to? They turn to the streets. Just like anybody. I did. Anybody fall victim to that because they don't have nobody to look up to. They have no guidance. The people they looking up to doing in the streets too. The people who they looking up to didn't have nobody to look up to. So it's literally the blind leading the blind, the dog chasing their tail around in a circle. So that's where that comes from. So me having uncles graduated college but didn't want to lend a hand to help nobody, I fell victim. However, I was able to pull myself out. I don't know how I did it. Honestly, I say my wife helped me. Because I still remember going to Lincoln. I didn't have a job, so I was, selling drugs or whatever so I can, eat. And start messing with her, and she told me to stop. So I stopped. And the next day when I stopped, the police kicked the door down, and where I usually had my weed at, it wasn't nothing there but residue. And I'm just thinking, if I would have never stopped, like she told me to stop, I would have got a felony or whatever, a drug case, even though they probably would have to clear it because we legal now and all that. But still, so my biggest thing is giving back. Like, I love comedy, but I feel like I'm more than that because it's all about giving back. Like the show I did here, first I sold out during COVID. We sold over 300 tickets. That's what's up. Yeah, like 300 tickets at $28 a pop. So we made some money. And I brought my brothers on the road with me. I mean, my brothers who I'm on the road with, they did it. And instead of having somebody open up who been doing comedy here, I had a young dude who from the streets. And Boone the Thrax. He's starting to do like social media a little bit. But he from the streets. And I let him open up. And I paid him for his first comedy show ever. His first time ever touching the mic. I paid him like big money for it. Just to show him that you can do this. You can make people laugh and get paid for it instead of being in the streets. Right. So, if you that black sheep right now in your family, don't listen to them because you are way bigger than what they say you are. All those hating ass uncles and aunties who settle with their life and they bus drivers and they can be. You gotta go below the belt. For real though, like they didn't want to do that. They didn't, like, no kid ever is gonna be, I want to be a bus driver. Nobody wanted to do that. I do not like him. Who wanted to go? And there's no shade to them because we need bus drivers. But some people settle. Don't settle. You know what? I'm being very honest and transparent here. Before we had some technical difficulties, that's what I couldn't remember what we were talking about. And we were talking about how, people will not, you'll have a dream and people will not see your dream because it's not their vision because they're stuck. Yeah. But it ain't up for you to, go along with that. Man, you can't let nobody predict what you're going to do. It's a wrap. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And I don't know, it's Danni TV and this what we doing. This is before the fame, y'all. Before she used to be popping and be all on MTV and CNN and all that. And then me, all that. I'm telling y'all, watch what this is something that we gonna come back and look at. Like, remember when I was breaking into the industry and I started my YouTube? Yeah. And remember when you had just got off tour? Like, this is something. Yeah. I hope y'all don't put us on a shade room, when we popping and dig this up. But, I'm going to be okay with that because let people know where we came from. For sure. For sure. St. Louis, baby. 314 day exclusive. And it is 314 day. Yes, it is.